Hola, buenos dias.
Hello and good morning.
Today sucks.
Today is, well, okay, it doesn't suck because of the hills, but I think you can figure out why it sucks.
There is a 3% chance of rain, and it has not stopped raining since we left.
There's no rain on the radar at all. But it's wet if you can't tell.
It is this constant misty drizzle.
And it's like 60 degrees. So it's cold, it's raining, and it's the end of June.
But we are in good moods.
Hold on, right there.
Oh, look, it's the beach.
That's the beach that we're supposed to be walking on, but you can't even see the water because of the fog.
According to the guide, it's one of the most pleasant stretches of the Camino del Norte.
This reminds me of day one when we took the high road so that we could see the views. How you feeling? It's really gross out here. Haven't seen that? Go back to the beginning and watch this daily vlog. It's so exciting.
Well, along today's route, we're walking from Santoña to Güemes. And it's a long day, technically. But most confusing is that the routes are just like this crisscrossing of variants and
so many options, and then Google Maps has a third option for you.
So
it's only 15K from where we are right now. Which way do you think we're taking?
Here's what we've decided. First of all, in Wise Pilgrim and in Cicerone and in Buen Camino, we're using the two apps and then the Cicerone guidebook. It does mention that several of these stretches where there are some hills are treacherous in inclement weather. And while this isn't storms, I would still call this inclement weather.
Yeah, the fog alone.
One of the hill climbs is relatively steep and sandy, which seems like it would be really tough in the rain. So we are avoiding as much of that as possible. We are mostly road walking, 15 kilometers by Google Maps. We've checked it out. We seem to be walking along this bike path most of the time today.
But guess what? Tonight we get...
Well, we were supposed to be in an albergue tonight in a shared bunk room. So we're not staying in an albergue with a shared bunk room tonight, Michelle?
We're not. I've changed some things.
Oh, okay.
We're not staying... We could be car camping. That would be fun. But we're not. We're not staying in this bougie hotel that we're about to walk by with views of the beach. We're not.
Take a look at that. Like, this tells you how pleasant the beach is here. There's a 4-star hotel that looks beautiful. And on a normal day, probably has great views.
We're not staying there. I found a room for $60.
60 euro?
Nope.
Oh, $60?
Nope, you're right. I think it might have been 60 euro. I don't know. It's not that bad. And it has a spa hot tub in the room.
In the room.
Now,
Can you imagine a hotel in the United States that you would be willing to touch the bed for $60 a night?
All I was searching for was a bathtub, and I found this. Now, I will say they had rooms that went up to like 130 where you could have a really nice big hot tub in your room. I didn't pay for that. I paid for the junior suite, which is 60 euro. And I'm okay with that. It may mean that Brian is going to have to wait to take his spa bath. It may be a one-seater, but I don't care. And then the other exciting thing for tonight is that we're going to the grocery store, and whatever we can find in the grocery store is what we're eating in our room.
So we're going to kind of hibernate after today's walk. And then tomorrow we walk into Santander.
Where we have to take a ferry, right? Yeah.
We take a ferry into Santander. And then once we're in Santander, we have a rest day. Hi. Hola. Buen camino. Sorry about the shaky camera work today. I'm obviously on the iPhone because of the rain. But hopefully you can hear and see how wonderful the Camino is today. Vamos.
Let's go.
On a rainy day, you are
Hopefully.
The cows have shown up, but they're laying down. So if you know what that means, comment below. All right, I know what that means, but I want to know what you know.
We've talked,
can see the clouds, so look at them.
and it's still kind of windy. We've talked to a few pilgrims on the road as we're walking, and everyone seems to be in agreement that they're just trying to get to whatever their destination for the day is as quickly as possible.
There are no views today of the ocean, but at least the rain has stopped, and we walked through some cute little towns. So it's always nice when the scenery is mixed up between, you know, farmland and little villages, but you can't see the ocean.
I think we're about 8 kilometers in. It's been very flat, so we're moving really fast, which is nice.
Our legs might be getting stronger.
It's flat.
I think it's flat too. And we're motivated to go. So,
Michelle's motivated for her bathtub.
what do you think?
It's doing a pretty darn good job. It's been a really pleasant walk once the rain stopped, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's cold right now. My legs are shivering, but I know that bathtub's calling me today.
So I do have to say that despite the fact that we used Google Maps to route us, everything we've walked on up until San Miguel was marked with Camino arrows, even though it didn't follow any of the routes in any of the guides that we're using.
Did you have a San Miguel in San Miguel?
I did not go to San Miguel in San Miguel,
How
but we
come?
stopped
You
at...
did it because it's more than 5 kilometers to our end. That's why.
That's true. No cerveza until the last 5K. That's our rule. But we did stop at a little cafeteria and got a great meal.
They even had a sin gluten hamburger bun. Yum.
And
That means 2 meals today that I've had sin gluten bread.
that was nice. So at the end of our meal, as I was putting my backpack back on, our server saw it and said, "Oh!" And she went and got the stamp to give us stamps.
She didn't know.
She hadn't seen our backpacks, I guess, when we
So
walked
she
in
didn't
because
know
it
we
was
were
really
pilgrims.
busy.
So I have no idea why we'd be in that town if we weren't pilgrims.
Yeah, I don't think they see a lot of tourists there.
One street light town. That was cute.
And then she gave us pins, which
I think it's like the coat of armor pin.
of the city.
Neither one of us had our glasses on to tell at the moment. Very, very sweet. And so it was a good stop. I feel like the day is redeeming itself. We've got this beautiful scenery behind us that you can see. And we only have 6 kilometers to go.
Still very chilly, still looks like it could dump buckets on us at any moment. So we're leaving our rain flies on our packs, and we're keeping our raincoats on because it's kind of cold. And still no GoPro because I'm not going to chance that.
And we're gonna eat dinner in our room. But the restaurant has
Abuelas Rojas.
several good soup options. Pinto bean soup, yum. Queso de cabra, which is
It's a
my
goat
favorite.
cheese salad.
My favorite goat cheese salad, and pinto bean soup. I think we're gonna have to eat in the restaurant.
We're going to venture out. I think we're going to do some hot tub time, dinner, some more hot tub time.
I just really hope this is actually a hot tub because we have high expectations. You know, this is what our hot tub at home looks like. I want that experience. Just one night.
Michelle was so excited about the hot tub, she forgot to mention that there was an infinity pool.
I already started laundry. Unfortunately, it's a tub for one, so Brian's gonna have to wait. That's
I
it.
think this is a pretty nice room. It smells clean, spacious.
It's got a good view out there.
I mean, it's double the size of our living terrace.
Pretty view.
We're gonna go dive in the infinity pool.
Okay.
It said the water was 21 degrees, which I think is
23. It was 23 degrees. It was 26 yesterday.
which I think that
It is
to
right there. It's that much.
65 degrees, which is way too cold for me to get into.
Yeah.